Kristen Welker is the moderator of Meet the Press. Kristen, good morning. Great to see you as always. So with the 3 months now of a war in Iran and all the economic problems it has brought domestically here in the United States, with Republicans, as you know, frustrated sometimes by the president's obsession with the ballroom and the reflecting pool and all those kind of things, and concerns about what all this means for their fate come fall with the midterm elections, President Trump still flexing his muscle within the party during primary season, again backing a candidate in Texas that unseated a sitting United States senator. So what does it all mean for what could be coming in the fall?
Well, Willie, you framed it really well. What it means and what we learned this week is that President Trump still has an ironclad grip on the MAGA base of the Republican Party. So you referenced that Senate race in Texas where he backed Attorney General Ken Paxton, who has been beset by a number of scandals. He surged to victory. How does that play in a general election? That's the big question. What does a Trump endorsement mean now in a general election? The nominee for Democrats in Texas, James Tallarico, he made it very clear he's going squarely after the supporters of Senator John Cornyn, who Paxton defeated, those more moderate Republicans, independent voters. And I think that's one of the big questions throughout the midterms. How can Republicans try to win over those voters if they want to hold on to their majorities in the House and the Senate? And Texas is really going to be ground zero for all of that, Willie. This is a reliably red seat that now a number of Republicans are bemoaning the fact that they're going to have to divert resources from battleground states and spend a lot of money, a lot of resources trying to hold on to what should be a secure seat. And again, raising questions about what might happen to their majorities overall, particularly against the backdrop of this deeply unpopular war. Gas prices still surging. Democrats feel they're starting to get their messaging. They're squarely focused on affordability. We'll have to see how it all plays out, Willie.
Yeah, as you say, Democrat has not won statewide in Texas in more than 30 years. Yeah. Democrats hoping this might be the year. We will see. Kristen, thanks so much. A lot to watch this morning on Meet the Press. Kristen will be joined by former Vice President Mike Pence. That should be a fascinating conversation, as well as Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear, potential contender for the Democratic presidential nomination in 2028.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.